Well, greetings, 48-hour builders. How is it going? Okay, it is basically 8, be exact, 8:11 p.m. here on Sunday night, July 13th, 2025. And I definitely did not make the deadline with my project. We'll get into that here in a second. Let me just show you what we got. So we had a couple of setbacks, but mainly nothing to do with the project itself, just real life stuff happened, so I had to tend to that. Plus, I wasn't feeling very good earlier today. When I just went to basically make a sandwich for lunch, I got very dizzy and kind of weird, and I didn't sleep great either, so I went and took an hour and a half nap, and then I had something to eat. So anyway, long story short, we pushed through. We felt better after the nap for sure. I was still building, I guess you could say, the Stranger Things van. The Surfer Boy pizza van. Lots of flash on this kit. Looking at the information, it's got a copyright on there of 1982. So there you go. But lots of flash. But we have it kind of mocked up in here. We'll show you a few things. Now, I kind of took my own direction when it came to decals. Because again, I didn't want to really show anything to do with Surfer Boy. I just wanted to have pizza van vibes, so I kind of did my own thing with decals on the front. I just put pizza, and then they have extra phone numbers. By the way, I called this phone number because I'm crazy like that. You just get a woman who's in a British accent and says, "I'm sorry, this number is not in service," blah, 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 blah. Right? Now, funny enough, since we're on phone numbers, I called this phone number, and Surfer Boy himself answered, and it immediately basically was an outgoing message of some sorts. Funny. I was a little surprised by that. Anyway, roof here, I did some pre-shading, as you could probably see. Again, this is going to be sitting kind of on an angle like that, on the side of a road near a desert, and all basically weathered and basically sand and dusty. The back lid here, put the decal on there and everything. Very cool, very good decals. They're very thin. You got to be careful with them, but they do go on very nicely. Let me just take the roof off here, because again, that's just basically sitting on there. There's the interior there, and too much more on that, but got a few things done. The dashboard, we just have to do the chrome bits on there. That's basically done, and I'm going to, well, I've already tested on the one side. I'm hand painting the pizza lettering. Now, and again, I don't want Surfer Boy, so I'm going to leave that in red and just hand paint the pizza. This takes some doing because I'm painting basically white over red, or it's kind of an off-white, leather white over red, which is a little tricky to get to go through. So, but that's just the one side. Obviously, I didn't do the other side yet, but that's going to look really cool, I think, when it's done. And leaving the Surfer Boy off, I think will look cool, and then I'm going to chip at some of the lettering too, again, because it's going to be a bit weathered looking, so it's not going to be perfectly done, right? So that's it, folks. I can't thank you all enough for all the support, for participating. We are going to absolutely do a full recap video. Look for that video in the next few days. And I'm going to continue on my project and post updates. I'm sure there's a handful of you who didn't finish as well. So keep posting to the group on Facebook. Keep posting up to YouTube of where you're at and your progress. As far as getting this project done, I had one other project on the bench that I was trying to finish up. So between the two, I hope both of them will be done by the end of July, which is just really not even that long, right? Another 2 weeks. So because I have a trip coming up at the end of this week. But before I jibber jabber on too long, thank you again. We'll have a full recap video we'll post. And again, we'll talk to you in a bit. All right, cheers.